Teaching an online movement class is stressful. Technology will randomly stop working, you can't read the energy in the room, young students lose focus real quick, and 100 other things can happen to mess up your class. Here are 5 tips to make your teaching experience on Zoom a little bit easier. Hey dancers, welcome to Dance Tech with JHsu, the channel for dancers to become more proficient and efficient in the digital space. Like many of you, I've had to switch to teaching my dance classes on Zoom, and it has been stressful. But I have found some tips that were helpful for me, and I'm hoping they'll help you as well. Before we start, let me know in the comments what you have found helpful when teaching online classes. I'm always looking for new and better ways to teach my classes, and you never know, you might help out a fellow teacher in the comments. Number 1, create a pre-class checklist. As I have started to get more techie with my setup, let's just say techie, a checklist has definitely been helpful. Even if it's just your laptop and setting up a speaker, a checklist helps you have peace of mind that you're ready to go. I can't tell you how many times where I'm running late, I'm just kind of plugging things in out of order, and when I start class, I realize I forgot to open Snap Camera, I forgot to connect my computer to my TV screen, I forgot to open up my playlist, and all these little things will build up to make your teaching experience not as smooth as it could have been. Number 2, create a pre-class ritual or routine for yourself. As weird as this may sound, it actually takes me more energy and time to get ready for an online class than when I'm at the studio. When I was at the studio, I could walk in 10 minutes before class and I was good to go. Now, when I'm teaching online, I set aside an hour for myself before I start teaching to get ready. I start with my pre-class checklist. I make sure everything is set up. I test my sound. I make sure everything works. After that, for me, I like to go take a hot shower. I know, weird. It helps me relax, it starts to warm up my body, and while I'm taking the shower, I can think through all the things I'm going to be teaching that day. Then, when I come out of the shower, I'm relaxed, I'm focused, I'm ready to go, and I know my entire setup is ready. Not saying you need to take a shower, but find something that works for you. Number 3, attach your device to a larger screen. It's hard trying to see 15 or so small individual bodies on your tablet or cell phone or laptop screen. So if you have a TV or a larger desktop monitor, try connecting it to that. That way it's easier to see everyone. If you're using a smartphone or a tablet, you can still do this by using an HDMI adapter or mirroring your device. But if possible, I always recommend physically plugging something in. It just makes things smoother and takes out things that could go wrong. Number 4, your internet connection. Now there's a 2-part one. Part 1, you want to be as close to your router as possible. This will make the signal stronger, but even better than that, if you can, connect your device to your router with an Ethernet cable. If your laptop does not have an Ethernet port, you can buy an adapter for it, and let me tell you from personal experience, it is definitely worth it. Part 2, try and limit internet usage in the rest of your house. If your roommates, siblings, parents, if someone starts streaming Netflix in the next room while you're teaching, you will definitely notice that in your signal. Also, make sure you close all the tabs and other programs on your computer so that way your computer can focus on just Zoom. That sounds weird, it makes it sound like it's a person, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Number 5, use a microphone. Whether that's Apple AirPods, cheap Bluetooth earbuds, I personally use the Kimafun headset. It makes it so much easier not having to shout over your music for 3 hours. Your students will hear you better and clearer than you yelling over your music. Now every headset and device will have a different setup, so I can't get into that now, but I will be putting out a video showing my Zoom setup as well as some audio tips later on. So stay posted and I will put that somewhere in the cards here once that video is up. In the meantime, if you're interested in seeing all the gear that I use, check out the link below to see my kit. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you found these tips helpful. And again, if you have things that were helpful for you that I didn't mention, please leave them in the comments below so I can also learn from you. Like this video, hit the subscribe button so you know when new videos come out, and I'll see you next time. Let's clap it out. 5, 6, 7, 8.